You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. We're going to be talking to Norm. We're going to be talking to him all about the Kent Police Male Voice Choir. Firstly, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to broadcast. Yeah.
So I was hoping you could let our listeners know how it actually started, the choir.
Well, I was a serving officer. I joined in 1971, and by 1978 a group of 20 officers gathered in police headquarters at Maidstone in response to a request from a superintendent who suggested that we form, anyone who's interested, joins and forms a male voice choir. On that first night, I think there was about 20 of us turned up and sorted ourselves out into what sections we were in, and it's just snowballed from there. We're now in the number of about 50 of us and usually put out about 38 to 40 or 42 at each of our concerts.
So how are you funded?
We're entirely self-funded, so it doesn't cost the taxpayer anything at all. We raise our own funds, partly by our Christmas concerts we take a percentage of. To be a member, you have a small fee to pay to join, kind of subscriptions, and we take a charge of about £200 for anyone who wants us to attend or provide the entertainment for a concert.
And you've brought a CD along with us of some of your
yes.
songs.
Yeah, it's our latest CD. It was recorded at the end of last year. Recorded in a church at Godmersham near Canterbury, between Canterbury and Ashford. And we recorded this CD. We have done previous recordings, but I think this one is our best, and it's going to be on sale at all of our concerts throughout the year.
I was hoping you could tell us how many concerts you do.
Yeah, we do between 10 and 12 concerts each year, various places throughout Kent, from the Isle of Thanet right up to the Medway. And next concert will be in Maidstone with the Salvation Army Citadel Band, and that'll be on the 14th of March. So it's all for different charities, raising funds, whether it's a church roof fund or various charities or the RNLI, anyone like that who wants us to help them raise funds. We go throughout the county wherever we want it.
What else will you be doing this year?
We've got a provisional list in our programme. We're singing in Lyminge down near Folkestone on April the 11th. We're going back to the Godmersham Church where we made this recording. That is going to be on May the 16th. We were due to go out to the Menin Gate ceremony, the last post ceremony in June, but there's been a hitch on that. And there we would be singing one of the numbers that you hear in a minute. It's called The Mansions of the Lord. That is a song originally sung out in America at the funerals of presidents, mainly by the West Point Cadet Choir, but we've recently taken it on, and I think it's quite a significant song, especially in respect of the 1914 ceremonies and the forthcoming ceremonies, and remembering the end of the Second World War. That is Mentions of the Lord. But we've got various songs on the CD, and I hope that anyone who wants a CD and listens to it enjoys the numbers there.
And I think we're next going to talk a little bit more about where else you've sung and appeared.
Yeah, since we were formed in 1978, we've been on various trips, not only in England but out in Europe. The other year we were out in Germany, We've also been to the Netherlands giving concerts and Belgium. We also sung in Germany at a town called Voltrop, which is twinned with Herne Bay. We've also been on UK television. We did appear on a Harry Seacombe show once. And we've also sung in Albert Hall, Royal Albert Hall twice, in mass male voice choirs of police from different police units around the country. Quite notable was a concert of 10,000 male voice singers, which we took part in. That was in what was in the Cardiff Arms Park, along with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and Dame Shirley Bassey. That was really a night to remember. So we've been to Wales and Cornwall and other places in the country anyway.
So how many members do you actually have?
We have in the region of 50 on our books. Each concert, obviously, it depends on people being able to give regular attendance to practices and being able to get to concerts. So we usually number about 40, just over 40, depends, it might be 36, but 40 is a round number. Yeah.
I was wondering next if you could let our listeners know where and when you meet.
Yes, Daniel, we rehearse at Kent Police Headquarters on Sutton Road in Maidstone, and our members come from all over Kent, so they travel up from Isle of Thanet, Gravesend, Tunbridge Wells, Tenterden, Ashford, all over the county, and we rehearse there on a Thursday evening from 7:15, 9:30. We have a break in the middle, obviously, and we're now obviously not so many serving officers. We've got retired officers, and also we look for members of the community, local community. We've got civil servants, we've had a vicar, anyone connected with the police service. They might be civilian employees, whatever. If they've got an interest in male voice singing and can possibly hold a tune, we welcome them in open arms.
Do you have a website?
Yes, we've got a very good website, and it's well worth looking at if you're interested, and it is at www.kpmvc.org.uk. We're also on Facebook, and the website gives lots of details of concerts, the social activities that we have, and history of the choir, and details of all our members. So it's well worth looking at, and you can probably take a couple of tunes off that website of different songs that we have recorded.
I was hoping you could tell us more about your CD that we've been hearing this evening.
Yes, it's called A Moment in Time, and it's got 16 tracks on there. It's available via our website. It then costs £9.50, which includes post and packing, or £7.50 when purchased at any of our concerts. And it contains various numbers from traditional shows, folk and gospel.
So if someone's interested in joining, how would they do that?
If they go to our website, they can see on there details of how to join, who to contact, which is our secretary. He'll have his details on there, or you can contact me. I'm on a Minster number, and it's obviously 01795 871082, but that is for anyone in the Minster and Sheppey area. If they are interested, or if you are interested in possibly joining and want to come along and just sit in at a rehearsal or practice, you're quite welcome to do so. And if you live on the island, contact me in good time before a Thursday evening, and I will pick you up and bring you in. There's no commitment. It's just if you're interested.
We've been talking to Norman all about the Kent Police Male Voice Choir this evening, and before you go, I was just hoping you could refresh our listeners about the choir and go over into those useful contact details as well.
Yeah, fair enough, yes. As I say, if anyone's interested, whether it's to raise money for a specific charity or funds for a good cause, you can always apply to us. Contact us on our website, which I repeat is www.kpmvc.org.uk. We're also on Facebook, by the way. We've got contact details there. And if anyone on the island, Sheppey, is interested in coming along, it might be, you may not eventually want to become a member or come and sing, but we do have Friends of the Choir, which is another group of supporters. But if you contact me, Norman Sells, on 01795 871082, give me a ring. And if you're interested, I'll take you up to headquarters on a Thursday evening and see what you think. There'll be no commitment, obviously, but would like people who want to really join us to be committed to at least 3 rehearsals in a month and attend eventually a concert as a singing member. But there you go. And if you want the copy of the CD, it's available via the website.
Well, Norman, I'd like to thank you very much for coming along and telling our listeners all about
That's fine.
What you do, the choir as well, and of course giving us the opportunity to play some of your songs as well.
Yeah, well, I hope everyone's enjoyed it and it's given them something to think about. And it's in their hands, but if we can help anyone in any way by raising funds, or anyone might be interested, all they've got to do is Google Kent Police Malverse Choir or look at the website and follow it up. We'll help. You'd be most welcome.
Norman, thank you very much.